Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for a session on transforming manufacturing to meet changing customer expectations. My name is Dominik Wee. I'm the Managing Director of Manufacturing and Industrial Solutions at Google Cloud. And joining me today is Viren Shah, Chief Digital Officer at GE Appliances, a hire company. Thanks so much, Viren, for joining us today. The context of our discussion today is that expectations on what a good manufactured product looks like are changing. Customers expect intuitive ease of use as a standard today. They also expect hyper personalization and integration with their digital lives, right? For instance, having the music they're listening to at home everywhere. And there's a multitude of new hybrid physical and digital experiences, hardware products that have been enriched with new digital services. But it's not just for the customer expectations. Also, manufacturing companies are looking to generate new value from their products. Understanding their customers better enables them to capture new growth opportunities and also create new digital revenue streams from services. This has been a journey that's been going on for a while. First, we had electronic products with some embedded computing. Think about your automated lawnmower that would switch on at a certain time in the morning. Then these products have become connected, right? Being able to start the lawnmower from your phone. Then products became smart, talking to each other, right? Being able to automate, for instance, making sure that your watering system in the garden doesn't start when the lawnmower is driving. And so now, the next generation, we expect to be intelligent products, hardware products that have AI infused so they can adjust their behavior to what the user is expecting. For consumer products, this clearly is very important. Consumer products that we are all very well aware of, right? And that are getting enriched with these new AI-driven experiences. But it's not just for consumer products, also in the industrial space, user expectations are changing based on the experiences people make with their consumer devices at home. And also on the B2B and industrial side, there are huge new opportunities for manufacturing companies to capture new digital revenue streams. At Google, we've had a lot of experience in creating these intelligent products and services, many, many different consumer devices that you may be familiar with from your own home. So what we're doing today is providing that power to enterprises through a new solution that we call Intelligent Products Essentials. What Intelligent Products Essentials does is to deliver these AI capabilities to your own products and assets. It's an end-to-end solution, making it easy to deploy. And it's also fast to launch and flexible, meeting you where you are on your product connectivity roadmap. Intelligent Products Essentials applies for 4 different product categories. It applies for consumer products, electronic devices, connected appliances. It applies for industrial assets, for instance, manufacturing equipment. For commercial B2B components like sensors or batteries that go into other hardware products. And also B2B components that go into transportation, for instance, train engines. There's 5 key capabilities that we enable through the Intelligent Products Essentials solution. Number 1, enabling you to run AI from the cloud, but also directly on your device. Then providing a digital experience on companion devices, for instance, on phones or tablets. Personalizing that digital experiences from the learnings you have from other customer interactions. And then also integrating that data you have from the product and the user with the data you have on your backend and making sure you have a holistic view and are able to deliver more value to your customer. And then lastly, making sure your devices and products stay up to date and you have all the best intelligence on what the devices are doing in the field. With that, I would like to hand over to Viren, who's joining us to talk about how GE Appliances has been working with this. Thanks so much for the great collaboration, Viren. We are very proud to be able to work with you in this space.
Thank you for the opportunity, Dominic, and it is an honor to be sharing a platform on the Google Cloud to share what we are doing in the connected world. So at GE Appliances, our story began many, many years ago as our technology organization and champion our CEO, Kevin Nolan, who had this amazing vision of just what you talked about. How are we going to connect businesses to people? And we came up with this thought of connected appliances. What you see on the map here, it's not a Verizon cellular coverage. It's actually the number of connected appliances that are talking to us on a regular basis. We send just about 100 billion plus transactions to the cloud just to capture what's going on with these appliances. We are able to see many, many interactions with our mobile apps, as well as many voice interactions that you can do with our smart appliances. And by the way, we have just begun. What I feel with the help of Google Cloud, our smart appliances will be made further intelligent. And we'll talk about that on the next slide. What we are doing at GE Appliances is we are becoming an ecosystem appliance company. What that basically means is we are enhancing and using the power of data and technology to truly become a hardware and a software focused organization. Our goal here is to use the Google Cloud to make our smart products very intelligent to enable every consumer's digital lifestyle and create an amazing frictionless experience. Because imagine this, today, just cooking dinner, that requires so many interactions, right from the point of you begin going from work to the time you reach home, all the recipe you need, all the ingredients you need, the prep work you need, the power you need, and then making sure that the appliance is working fine. We are trying to take all of these interactions and create a seamless experience. So what do I mean by that? Imagine this. If you are watching something on YouTube and say, that's what I want to cook by the time I'm home, our appliance can actually order it from the grocery store. By the time you come, the groceries are delivered. And at the same time, all you have to do is put, for example, say the pizza, as given an example here, in the oven, and the camera in the oven recognizes what it needs to cook to your customization, personalization needs, right to the level of the crispiness you want. Having said that, we also are very sustainability focused, and our appliances can recognize how to use off-peak energy during peak times. And that is going to be a great functionality that a consumer gets, not only to help the environment, also have some cost savings. On top of that, with the billions of transactions I was talking about on the previous slide, we are able to proactively diagnose the performance of the appliance so that either to help tune, like we would do with the software, just like I talked about a minute ago, or also being able to troubleshoot it pretty fast. Imagine this, with our over-the-air upgrade functionality, we were able to turn on air frying functionality in many ovens, just about 200,000 of them very recently, just like that. We are very much focused using technology to enable us to become the ecosystem appliance company. So having said that, you've heard me talk a lot. Let's see what the art of the possible looks about. Let's move on to a video which explains this way better than I can share. And thank you, Dominik, for allowing me to share this platform with you, because we are so looking forward to this journey with Google Cloud, helping us become better and enabling many digital lifestyles. Thank you.
GE appliances are powered by Android and Google Cloud. This allows their engineers to create AI models that monitor and predict when food is cooked. These AI models can be trained in the cloud by analyzing sensor and image data from thousands of appliances, and then deployed over the air to the appliance using Vertex AI at the edge. On the appliance, machine learning leverages the oven camera and sensor data. AutoML Vision identifies what's being cooked and predicts its doneness by analyzing the regions and temperature. Real-time monitoring controls oven temperature and time to ensure a perfectly done turkey. GE appliance engineers can analyze product telemetry and AI model performance in the cloud. This helps them continually improve cooking features with over-the-air updates.
I hope you enjoyed the demo as much as I did. Thanks so much for the great collaboration, Viren. It's a real pleasure and privilege to be working with you, and I'm very much looking forward to the innovation we're going to be driving together in the consumer appliances space. What I want to share in closing is that we have a number of partners that we're working very closely together with in order to make it easier for our customers to bring that technology to life. We have co-module Affero and ILI networks who help us on the edge, bringing connectivity and intelligence to your products. And then we have GFT, Quantify, SoftServe, and ClearObject, who are helping us build the end-to-end integration into your existing IT and product stack. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you found this session interesting. Have a great day. Bye-bye.